Hello there and welcome to CHITA Diaries. So in today's video, I will be doing mini twists on my hair for the first time. Serious mini twists that I intend to wear out into the world. So wish me luck. And I will just get straight into it. So the first thing I want to do is pre-poo my hair, and I will be showing you like a full, wash day prep type scenario, because I feel like that is important if you're doing a protective style, even though this one is like a mid-term protective style and not a long-term one, but still important. So what I'm going to do is just spritz my hair and add olive oil to it to pre-poo. Now my oil of choice has been avocado oil for a long time, but it's been so hard to find, and then I usually buy it from Pick and Pay or ShopRite, like for the past I think month or two. Like the times I've gone to do my month-end grocery or like I haven't found it, so I'm just using the olive oil from my kitchen, and I will add some peppermint oil to it. I'm only going to add 2 drops of the peppermint. Like I don't need too much because this is just 2 fluid ounces.
So I just shook up the oil and peppermint to mix it, and then I parted my hair. I usually like to work in 4 sections when I'm pre-pooing, and as I am going about it, I first run my fingers through my hair just to try and get rid of any loose shed hair that may have shed during the week. And then because I'd added some peppermint oil to my olive oil, I did apply the oil to my scalp and gave myself a bit of a scalp massage. Just just for vibes. It does feel nice. The peppermint does have a nice sensation on the scalp. And then I just spritzed some plain water in my hair to make it slightly softer as I was handling it. And adding oil, by the way, to your scalp and massaging it before your wash does help with lifting some of that dirt even before you go in with your shampoo. So I applied the oil to my hair while it was slightly damp, and just try and worked through with my fingers, and added more if needed, as you can see here. And I was just finger detangling and getting rid of whatever shed hair was willing to come out along the way as well. Once I was done, I just twisted it up and repeated the same thing for the rest of my hair.
So I am done now, and I just wanted to add that the reason why I've done this in 4 sections is because my hair wasn't that tangled. If yours is tangled, you can even break it down into smaller sections, or if your hair is thicker, you can use more sections. So yeah, I will just cover this with a plastic bag and pre-poo for 2 hours, and then I will proceed with my wash day.
So this is 2 hours later, and I was just taking down those twists I had while I was pre-pooing, and this is the shampoo that I was using for this weekend, and I will leave a list of everything in the description box. So I did switch the top that it came with an applicator nozzle, because it's a very light and liquid leave-in, and it works better for me and helps me hit my scalp directly as I am applying the shampoo, and you will see that in a second. And if you watch my previous wash day video, you will see this shampoo lather much better. So when I'm shampooing, I just use my fingertips and rub my scalp, as you can see here. And if you do watch like a lot of Washday videos, like I'm sure you're tired of hearing YouTubers say use your fingertips and not your fingernails, but yeah, we shall never tire of saying that. And then I went in with a second lather. And once I was done, I just rinsed that out. And I used a t-shirt to just blot out any excess water before going in with my deep conditioner. So this is the deep conditioner I used, just the Pantene Pro V Intensive Mask in the, I think, Flavor, Repair and Protect. I don't know if flavor is the right word to use. Then I put my hair in quadrants again and applied my deep conditioner. And as always, as I am applying my deep conditioner, I take this opportunity to detangle as well. So I'm detangling throughout my wash day. And this conditioner does have amazing slip, so I do like it for that. So once I was done working on all 4 sections, I added some more deep conditioner to the parameter of my hairline. I have been struggling with that if you watched my hair loss video, so I do like to add just some extra conditioner to not just my edges, because before I would only add it to my edges. Now I'm also focusing on the back and the sides of my hair that have been going through it. Can't even say struggling, like just been going through it. Then once I was done doing that, I just applied a plastic bag over my head as per usual, and I like to deep condition for 2 hours, just personal preference, and I do have low porosity hair, by the way, so that does help. Then this is 2 hours later, and I just rinsed out that deep conditioner. My hair was very, very soft. So I did not towel dry my hair. I just went in with my leave-in conditioner directly onto soaking wet hair. So as I was applying my leave-in conditioner, I chose to continue working in quadrants because that's what I'm used to on my wash day. But this ended up, not necessarily working in my favor, and I will explain why later. But yeah, like I said before, I just applied my leave-in conditioner to soaking wet hair, which is a new thing I've been trying, and this was my second wash day in a row doing this. And then I put my hair in plaits just to help the leave-in soak in properly, and also to keep my hair wet and hydrated while I was working on it. So while working on other sections, it would at least stay in that state, and I'd mentioned that in my previous video, just in case someone is coming off of here and thinks this is repetitive. But for the newbies, yeah, that's the explanation. And then that is the hair butter I was using. So I would rub it in my hands and then apply it to a section. And because I was filming this for the first time, I was just pretty much freestyling my partings. I was just, feeling them out. And I will show you what happened when I wasn't using a mirror, or actually 2 mirrors, to make sure that I could see the size of my parting. So I just two-strand twisted my hair. And then once I got close to the bottom, I got some more shea butter and just rubbed it on the ends twisted it some more, and then twirled my hair. So you see here again, I was just feeling for the parts of my hair. I couldn't really see what I was doing. And the size ended up being different from the previous twist I just done. And this was a recurring theme of having uneven ends, and I will show you the third twist that I did. So rub some shea butter on my hands and then applied it to the section, and I will demo here how I two-strand twist, since it was a much better close-up in case anybody was wondering. So I'm not the best braider or twister or just hair styling type of person, so this is the best I can do when it comes to two-strand twisting. And once again, I just got some more shea butter, applied it to my ends, and twirled them. And I was trying to make them as tight as possible. And as you can see here, the sizes were off because I couldn't see what I was doing when I was parting. And by the time I was done, so this was what 1/4 of my hair was looking like. And then this was what half of my hair was. So do you see that line down the middle? Because I was working in quarters. That ended up being an issue, and it might be an issue for you in terms of the final look and how you would want to style your hair. So when I got to the front, I did want to wear my hair in a side part, so I made sure that I give myself a nice parting to begin with. And then I was much more intentional with the front of my hair, so I made sure that I made very neat sections just because of how I knew that I wanted to style it. Plus the front is what everybody sees. Then I wanted to mention, as I got to the front, I stopped rolling the shea butter onto my palms first before applying it to my hair. This particular shea butter is very lightweight, so it was easy to just get some, apply it onto my hair, and spread it. It's a very light shea butter. I'm not sure if it would work with people that are using thicker shea butters, but I just want to mention that I got lazy towards the front. Like I didn't see the need of rubbing it onto my hand first and then applying it to my strands of hair. It was light enough for me to just spread directly onto my strands, and that is what I did going forward.
Alrighty, so I am done twisting my hair, and right off the bat I'm just going to say this is why I go to the hair salon. Like I am not blessed with neatness or whatnot. I don't know, like how do they look? Let me know. But I'm just like and then I had some serious challenges keeping them the same size. But anyways, I have made quite a dent in the hair butter, as you can tell, but there's still a lot in here, I believe. Like this will last me maybe even like 4 more sets of mini twists if I choose to use it just for mini twists. But yeah, if I could, I would have preferred to have this done at the hair salon, but at least I tried. Right now it is still wet, and yeah, I will come back when these twists are fully dried. And I don't think I took that long, though I didn't time it. I am so sorry, but I watched like a couple of YouTube videos as I was twisting. I don't think it's been more than 2 hours, to be honest, because my hair is not that long and it is thin. It's not that thick. But yeah, these are what my twists look like. I am so disappointed with the finish. Like the ends just look, disorganized, but like I said, I tried.
So I just wanted to show you what I meant by a salon finish. This was my hair, I think a month prior, when I'd had it done at the hair salon, and it just looked, nice. Like it looked neat, it looked fluffy. My hair even appeared to look thicker. So in my mind, like I thought I was going to end up with twists that look like this, but alas. Yeah. So for my nighttime routine, on that first day, I used a headscarf because I wanted my hair to lay flat, and this, you know, like was definitely useful. Like if you want your hair to lay flat, use a satin headscarf. If you use a bonnet, which I would do sometimes, like your twists will be all over the place. Yeah, so using a scarf instead helps with the sleekness, or at least helps it lay flat and fall in one direction. So I just got some sweet almond oil. By the way, like 100% sweet almond oil. I was just using that bottle for storage. And these twists were really, 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 really moisturized all my days. Those products yeah, like they're really good products. Like I think, like I had mentioned even in my previous video, but my twists look nice. They felt juicy. They felt moisturized. And yeah, they even had some like quite some nice shine. So at this point, I did need to figure out how I was going to style my hair, and then I thought I was going to wear them loose, falling down, but as you will soon see, it wasn't. It wasn't a look. It wasn't ideal, and because the sizing was, you know, kind of different, and I had that weird parting down the middle, I just opted for a what is this called? Is it a roll and tuck? So yeah, this is how I wore my hair for a week, and it did look cute and everything, but I did take it down after a week because I thought I could do better. I thought maybe there'll be some sort of learning curve and I would improve the next time. So this is a week later, and what I did differently this time. So at this point, I had applied my leave-in conditioner to soaking wet hair. I didn't put my hair in plaits though, because yeah, I knew that I needed to section it from side to side. So because my hair was loose and out in the open and not in those plaits that I put after putting my leave-in, I decided to seal like the whole section in advance before beginning to work on it with the shea butter. And then this time I was making my partings with the use of 2 mirrors, so I'd you know, make sure that I did this off camera, by the way. So I was parting my hair off camera, and this definitely helped with having much more even sections, if that adds up. So once I was done with the first third of my hair, I went into the next one, and because it was loose, I had to spritz it, just wet it a bit, and then apply a the shea butter to seal in that moisture before going in and working on the section. Once again, I would go off camera, use 2 mirrors, and just like I really tried the second time around to make sure that my partings were as even as possible. And then for the front, for this second set of mini twists, I wanted 2 side parts. So I wanted the option to either wear it on one side or the other, because I did want to keep these in for 2 weeks. I hoped that they wouldn't be a fluke and I'll do it properly. So I went for 2 side parts, and just like before, I was intentional with how neat the front of my hair was because of styling. So I just made very neat lines all across the front section. And this is what my finished look was. You guys, like, I laughed at myself because I was right back where I was the week before. And yeah, this is what my twists are looking like. So because of how, you know, like precise my partings were, these just ended up being almost large twists. Like they weren't even a medium size, but they were larger than the ones I had done the week before. And at least this time I had gotten rid of that, you know, like ugly middle part that was very visible. So I really tried this time. So even though, like, you know, they were larger and everything and the partings were precise, I did struggle with styling. Just because these twists were larger, they automatically seemed shorter and plumper. So putting them into my rolling and tucking was a bit difficult. But as the 2 weeks went by, I would just pull that, you know, middle part there, whatever was loose, and pin it down. So now this is 2 weeks later, and I did very small twists, and these were they were a banger for me. I was like, third time's the charm. I absolutely loved the much smaller twists. and you will see how I styled them in just a bit. So this time, even during my wash day, I did, put my hair in plaits, and I think it helped with the moisture instead of leaving it loose. And yeah, I was quite intentional with my partings. And in terms of styling, I did wear these. In fact, as I'm recording this voiceover, I'm approaching the 2-week mark with these twists, and they have been my absolute favorite in terms of the finished look. So thank you so much for watching. Apologies for it being so long, but if you stuck out to the end, leave a black heart emoji in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. So I have filmed a couple of maintenance videos on just how I dealt with all 3 sets of my mini twists, and I've also done some takedown videos. So hopefully you stick around and watch those. But thank you so much for having watched this video. I think mini twists are warming up to me. I've accepted them and I will hopefully grow my hair out the best I can without extensions during the course of this year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.